and welcome back to Learning English with Jay. Ever wondered why Turkish and English feel like they're from completely different worlds? You're not alone. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating differences between these two languages, their surprising historical connections, and how Turkish speakers can master English. Let's get right into it. The biggest difference is sentence structure. In English, we say I am going to school, which is subject-verb-object. But in Turkish, it's ben okula gidiyorum, which translates to I to school am going. It's subject-object-verb. This is a huge mental shift for learners. Another key point is that Turkish is an agglutinative language. This means you add suffixes to a root word to change its meaning. For example, ev is house, evler is houses, and evlerimdi means in my houses. English, on the other hand, uses separate words like in, my, and makes house plural by just adding an s. Turkish also has vowel harmony, where vowels in a word have to follow a certain pattern, something English doesn't have at all. Plus, Turkish has no grammatical gender, no he or she for objects, which is actually a relief compared to many other European languages. So, have these two languages ever crossed paths? Absolutely. While they come from different language families, Turkish from the Turkic family and English from the Germanic family, history has a way of mixing things up. During the Ottoman Empire, there was significant contact with Europe. Words like kiosk, yogurt, and baklava have made their way from Turkish into English. Going the other way, the influence of French, and later English, introduced many modern and technical terms into Turkish, especially in the 20th century. So while their core structures are worlds apart, they've definitely borrowed a few words from each other over the centuries. Now, let's talk about the challenges. That subject-object-verb structure is the main hurdle. Turkish speakers often have to consciously rewire their brains to think in the English subject-verb-object order. The sound system is another tricky part. English has sounds like the thin think or the W in water that do and exist in Turkish. Mastering these new sounds takes a lot of practice. Also, English prepositions like in, on, and that can be a nightmare because Turkish uses suffixes instead. Figuring out which preposition to use in which context is a common struggle. But don't worry, it's totally achievable. Here are some effective tips. First, immerse yourself as much as possible. Watch English movies and TV shows, but start with Turkish subtitles, then switch to English subtitles, and finally, try watching without any. This helps you connect sounds with words and context. Second, focus on thinking in English. Instead of translating from Turkish in your head, try to form simple sentences directly in English. Start with I want coffee, not kahve istiyorum. Third, practice speaking, even if it's just with yourself. Describe your room or what you're doing. The more you use the language, the more natural that English sentence structure will become. And finally, find a language exchange partner to practice with. Real conversations are the fastest way to improve. Learning a new language is a journey, not a race. Embrace the differences and be patient with yourself. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.